Okay, it looks like I'm live. So I thought, I'm just going to turn the volume down. It's very distracting trying to talk while I've got music playing in your ears. So, if you've watched the previous streams and my tutorial video, you'll see that I've modded the game so that I have much wider EF5s in the game. And I was going to do a highlights video, but I thought I might as well stream all the gameplay sessions of these massive wedge tornadoes, and then I think after I've done a few episodes, then I'll do a highlight reel. So I'm just going to do an experiment here. I've noticed, so I've got a dual monitor setup. So I noticed the other day when I was playing, if I play on just a single monitor, I get a few more frames per second. And I'm just checking whether that's a result of using two monitors or if it's something to do with the streaming software. So let's see, I'm getting 1 frame per second, 519. Okay, 30 frames a second. Drop down to about 21. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is go to a double screen setup and then see what I'm getting. So I'll set Streamlabs up on one monitor, the game on the other. None of you can see this. Oh yeah, it's dropped straight away. So the reason I like having the dual monitor set up while I'm streaming is that I can keep an eye on the stream and see what you can see while I'm playing at the same time. But this has given me almost like 10 frames per second extra by playing on a single monitor, so it might just be something I have to risk, and I'll alt and tab and check it occasionally. So let's just get everything I need. So for this first episode, I'm not really going to play by any rules. I was thinking for later episodes I could play what I call twister rules, which would be that I can only use probes to get points, and that I have to stay on the road, so I can't go off road to get in the path of a tornado. So it's just a bit more of a challenge. So just assessing the situation here. Everything looks like it's moving west, so I want to try and get ahead of it. Looks like if this cell doesn't drop anything, it's going to hit Koan head on. Just going to double check I'm actually live. Yeah, it says I'm live for 2 minutes. So I guess I'm going to core punch this. It'd be cool if we did actually have hook echoes in the game, because then you could do the hook slice maneuver. Oh, looks like there's already a massive cell over Koan. But if it puts anything down, it'll probably move off the map. So this is the cell to stay on, I reckon. The wind's already 70 miles an hour. Also, I'm using a slightly different, using slightly different numbers than I was on the modern stream. So the numbers I used for that, I arrived at by trial and error. And then what I did is I went back and I kind of scaled everything by a constant factor. I think it was like 2 or 2.5, and made it another couple of tweaks here and there, and I got, I think, a bit better results. It's not massively different from the previous ones, but I think I prefer these slightly different values, so I can do a separate video on how to set your tornadoes up to look exactly like these ones. Oh, I might just put the settings in the description of this video. Okay, I can see something going down there. So the rules I'm playing with, I think it's about an 85% chance of an EF5, and then like a 15% chance of an EF0, but this looks like it's going to be an EF5, if it doesn't rope out straight away. Which way is everything moving, because the winds have changed direction and that's roped out as well. So I'm not sure where to be. Those cells look too small to drop anything, so I might just stay here. So if anything goes down in Koan, I can get straight on it. Oh, it's quite a relief having that rain sound being gone. To the west of position. Okay, we're about to see Koan get ripped to pieces, hopefully. This would be the time to edit in some twister music. Guess it's high precipitation, so I can't see anything yet. But according to the radar, there is something about to drop. Whoa, okay. Okay, maybe back up just a little bit. I can't see anything. Ah, there it is. Okay, time to back up. 4 frames a second. Power flashes. Yeah, this is growing rapidly. Yeah, these trucks don't have a rear view mirror. I don't know if I'm getting any decent photos with this. The rain's still quite strong. Still just a funnel cloud. And it's done that much damage and it's roped out as well. So on the stream what I did is I modded the rainfall rate, because originally the strongest tornadoes would have the strongest rain as well, which would mask it and you couldn't see it very well, so I tweaked that. But we're still getting the same issue because this is classed as a hailstorm and I didn't mod that, so what I'll have to do is change the probabilities of the strongest tornadoes also putting down hail. Because hail's cool and it's realistic, but if you can't see the tornado very well, I don't know if that's a very good trade-off. Another warning, to our south. Could try and drop a probe in its path. So let's turn around. Let's get out of this hail before my windscreen goes. Yeah, it's growing. Oh, that just slid into the road. So it should be on our right somewhere. So I'm going to try and drop. See if I can get all 3 probes in its path before it... Oh, so these storms are moving, what, 35, 38 miles an hour? That's a canny pace. I've only seen them move... I think the fastest I've seen is about 30 miles an hour. Oh, they're 23, that seems about right. Okay, you can see a debris cloud there. Let's stop, I think I might have driven a bit too far. Let's back up. Okay, I'm still getting that glitch up there, but if I take a photo of just down here, that's pretty cool. I like what that looks like. Apparently it's a kilometer away. It doesn't look a kilometer away. Let's say it's closing in really fast, so see if I can get all 3 probes set up before I get killed. I don't know if there should be a cancel probe activation button. I reckon once you've started activating, you're committed. It's part of the excitement of the game knowing that once you start activating it, you've got to finish before you can drive away. This is starting to get closer. Okay, time to just drive forward as quickly as possible. Oh, and there's an edge of the map there, so I might not be able to get out of the way. Another thing I could tweak is how, oh, this isn't good. It's like the distance for the damage and the various wind speeds. Because if I'm this close to an EF5, to be fair, I should be getting sucked in already. Try and reverse engineer how it's done. How the distances are calculated, and then from there figure out what I want them to be and update everything. I think I'm going to come off the camera view. This is a pretty cool view. Okay, we're still safe. I guess we can use the power lines to judge how close we're getting to the damage zone, or the suck zone as Dusty would put it. This is a pretty cool view. Let's try and get another photo. I'm getting a ton of points from the probes. Please don't shift south. I'm getting a feeling that it might be about to do that. Okay, there's another telephone pole disappearing there. This is a pretty good start to the stream. The other few, when I was doing the modding stream and trying to show what was happening, it wasn't that good. The tornadoes kept roping out or not spawning at all. Okay, looks like it's about to be another outbreak. Where this time? Uh-oh, right on top of us, time to go. This is kind of awkward because if it goes down here, I'm probably going to get sucked in if I try and drive past this tornado. Okay. This is why I started with $10,000 so I can quickly respawn my car. So I don't think there's anything I can do about that. If a funnel, like in real life, if a EF5 starts touching down with EF5 strength winds over your head without warning, you're going to die in real life as well, so... Okay, for a second I thought it was debris, but it's not, it's just birds. Okay, let's get back on that storm, so... buy everything I need again. Can I still upload everything? Yeah, upload those. Map, let's have a look. It might be worth getting to, what's that called, buy run as quick as possible. I think I'll flip around and approach this way so I don't have to drive through the storm. If it's about to get hit by that thing, actually that looks quite photogenic. I'm going to get a photo really quick. Oh, I can't really make it out. It almost looks real, like the old photos you'll see from like the old documentaries from the 90s of a wedge from really far away. Oh, it's shifting slightly north as well, so it might actually hit the town. So this is going to be some really good footage. Might be more of a slideshow than footage, but we'll see what the damage is after. I can try and warn some residents as well. I think that's the only thing you can do when you've got a 600-meter wide tornado coming towards you. Because originally I did try and make it 800 meters wide, but if I remember rightly, the results just weren't that good, so I made it 600 meters instead. I might be remembering what I did on my own streams wrong. Okay, it's getting closer. Come on. This is going to be like a head-on hit. We better not go down to EF4 before it hits. I know tornadoes have a tendency to change direction or rope out or weaken right when they get towards a town. Headlights on. What I'm going to do is take the second right here so you can see all the damage as it gets closer. Okay, can't really see any. I can't tell if that's the tornado or a rain wall. Has it gone down to EF4 strength? I can't tell. I think it's just EF4, isn't it? It's an EF4 now. Still pretty epic looking. Okay, let's do the decent thing and warn some peeps. Yeah. It's like BT dubs, you're about to die. Hearing some damage. Cool. Everything's just getting ripped apart. This game's just been done so well. Look at that. Oh, and lightning as well. Shame I missed that. If this tornado suddenly starts to strengthen again, there's no way I can get out of its range in time. Just had a plant pot almost land on my head. Oh, it's a lot of lightning. Let's see if I can get a cool photo of the lightning. It's the EF3 now. It's a shame it wasn't still that monster wedge by the time I got here. It looks like EF2 now. This is weakening quickly. Just upload my photos. Wait, did I just... I thought I saw another tornado there, but I think my eyes are just playing tricks on us. Was the gas station about to get exploded? There should be one house designated as Aunt Meg's house where you can go for like food, and you could also sleep there as well. And then you have to rescue her if her house gets hit for bonus points. What I could do for the EF4 to make that interesting as well is massively crank up the strength, so it's obviously not as wide as the EF5, but it could still do a ton of damage. That's roped out. Might as well refill the car while I'm waiting. Tornado 1 to the north. Okay, let's get on that as soon as I've refilled. Let's see, how far north? Oh, that's on like the edge of the map, and it's moving away. Might be worth sleeping. Yeah, I'm going to turn around actually, because that's not worth chasing. Unless the wind's changing directions. So it has to be going further. What's happening? Which one's Tornado 1 now? It has to be going further south to be worth chasing, otherwise it's not going to hit Wakota. It's going to be miles away. Oh, did my house survive all this? I'll have to go check on my house. It'd be quite useful to be able to sleep right now until the cells start actually doing something again. Where's my house? There we go. I'll keep an eye on the radar. Let's see if anything interesting is about to happen. Because there are some big cells off the map which might move back onto the map. That's roping out already. I think I'll just sleep till the next... Maybe not. Ah, it's a tiny cell. Let's sleep. What time is it? 11 AM. Sleep for 3 hours then. Take a nap. 3 hours is quite a nap. Okay, now it's 3 PM. Let's see what's happening. Okay, what direction's everything moving? Southwest. So that cell there is going to head straight for core 1. Let's get there. So right then left. I have to go fast if I want to catch up with it. Frame rate's already dropping, which makes me think something's about to happen already. Whoops. You look at how I'm moving on the map, it just feels so slow. But I guess it should, because in real life, like, you can't just maneuver around a supercell in a few minutes. So yeah, maybe it should be a bit difficult to navigate from place to place. I'm almost there. I can go faster once we get into a straight section of road. Yeah, it still got destroyed by that funnel cloud before. If a wedge actually moves through here, there'll be nothing left. I think I demonstrated that on one of my earlier streams. I wonder if I can get into this house by jumping on top of this car. Can I get on top of this car? And then onto the roof and then into the house. It'd be cool with the shelter in buildings. Even if you can't take shelter there, to still be able to go inside and watch the tornado as it approaches. Nothing's heading towards Wakota yet. Wind speeds are picking up though, 55. I just need to be ready to make a quick escape, because if a funnel forms over my head again, if I die, depending on where I respawn, I might miss all the destruction by the time I get back here. So I'll just be ready to floor it. Might as well go and survey some of this damage. Like, I'm glad I didn't spawn here, my house would have been gone. Got a car that's been flipped. Like a good chunk of the buildings are missing now. They haven't been swept off the foundations, but the roofs are all gone. They've still got their chimney stack. And this was just a funnel cloud. This house is like completely untouched. This one's been damaged a little bit. Looks like all the damage started here. The only, if you can even call it damage, is just having this section of roof resting against the fence. Can I get on the fence? Whoa! Yes, you can, and that happens apparently. I think, are these the same trellises as Thief Simulator? I think they might be. Use the same asset. I was just thinking it'd be cool to have the like growling sound effects from Twister like before something forms. It's like kind of like a warning that something's about to happen. Oh, that's better. I can see the debris now with my headlights on. I'll have to try and figure out how to mod the frequency that tornadoes spawn. So like I've changed the probability that when a tornado spawns it'll be an EF5, but how do I actually change the probability that a tornado will spawn? Because I could easily break the game though if it's too often. Looks like Wakota might get hit. Yeah, I'm not really interested in this storm anymore. Let's head towards Wakota. Oh wait, but it's shifting directions. If it's coming back, it might be worth waiting here. Come on. Game's really quiet right now. Okay, this one go up there. I hope it doesn't go into the trees. Looks like it might miss them. In a good position to drop some probes in its path though. So you need to get ahead of it and then turn left. It could be an EF0. There's a small chance of it being an EF0. Ah, rubbed out. So hopefully the cell to the north drops something because it'll hit Wakota. You know, the cell to the south looks more likely, it's much bigger. I don't know if it's just my game, but I've got the feeling that tornadoes are a lot less frequent. Like since the last update. Finally something. Where? Probably outside of the map. Ah, that's useless. It's the end of night time now, even if something goes down we're not going to see it. Okay, once this cell passes Wakota, if nothing's going to happen, then I'm going to go to sleep in game and start again in the morning, so that hopefully we'll have a few more tornadoes, because today's been pretty quiet. We've had one tornado, like, yeah, really only one tornado's touched the ground today. Okay, I'm going to head to the house and sleep. Tornado 1 into the north. Chooses its times. Should I attempt it? It's near a farm. Let's try chasing it at night. I haven't seen what like a super wedge looks like lit up by lightning, so maybe we'll get the chance to see that. Looks like it's touching down. Tornado on the ground. Okay. Ooh, might be going a little bit too fast. Let's see if we can see it from here with night vision. Not really, no. I wonder if I can get ahead of it in time to drop the probe. We might be moving too fast now, might be too far away. Still try, because it's heading for that other farm as well. Okay, most people will see it around now. Let's have a look. Is that it there? Still can't see it well. It's about to cross the road in front of us. If I can get on that farm road to the right, I might be able to follow it and get ahead of it. Okay, we've got to be close enough to see it now. I can hear it. Ah, there we go. Is the funnel invisible? Oh no, I can just make it out there. Okay, let's try and drop a probe in the way. Follow this road around. Can't really see anything. This would have been much better at daytime. I think it starts to get light around 3 AM in the game though. Okay, so if I just kind of follow this road north. I can hear it. Can't really see anything though. It's destroying something though, I can hear it. Like crunching debris sound. Okay, now let's get a little bit, let's drive this way until I'm at the edge of the map. Okay, now let's turn north. Okay, whoa, that's quite close. Reasonably close. Too close? I know, let's try. Car trunk. Stop, I can't Okay, time to go. Getting maybe a bit too close here. Let's move to our north, can probably stop here and just watch it. EF4 now. I know it still says EF5, but that's too small to be an EF5. Let's go change batteries. Now I've got to go refill, hopefully before I run out of fuel. Come on. Central gas or Wakota? Let's go to central gas. I don't think I'm going to make it in time. Need a gas station, yeah. Let's see if we can make it. There's a trick where you can push your car, but it's like a glitch in the game, but I don't know if that'll work. I have before I broke down somewhere around here, and it was quite an exciting server with a lot happening, so I actually took the time to run all the way down this stretch of road and buy some gas cans, and then I can't remember if I respawned my car, if I ran all the way back. I think I respawned my car. Come on, this is close. I can see the station there, so if it... even if I run out now, I might still be able to coast. There, we made it. Refill. Something's happening. Let's buy some gas cans so we don't have that problem again. Where? Is everything moving this way? Okay. Hopefully that drops something. I think I'll flip a UE here. Hopefully we can see something better this time. Yesterday was really quite well. 2 tornadoes in the entire day. Okay, let's just stop here. So we've got the option of going left if we need to. 2 tornado warnings to our east. Over the farm, that'll get some good footage. Okay, wow, it looks like it's now overcompensating for the lack of tornadoes yesterday. But that farm will get some good footage. There's a lot there to get ripped up. It's shifted directions again, now it's going southeast. Ah. Where to now? Said there's one to the south. That's no good. Is this cell here? I think it's moving away. I think I had all the action in the first 10 minutes of the stream, and now it's been like half an hour of just nothing. I guess I'll head towards that cell further south. There's a cell going up just where I am. Everything's moving south, which means it'll be going off the map since it's already to the southern part of the map anyway. Let's just stay ahead of it. face the storm at least. Maybe able to see the wind farm get ripped to pieces. I don't really want to go off-road for something on the edge of the map. You see anything from here? Not really. Let's go after it. It's the only thing interesting on the map right now. Should be almost directly in front of us. Well, this looks like a wide debris trail. Oh, there we go. Just start to see it now. Wrapped in hail, I think. Is it downgraded? That's still a wedge, isn't it? Whoa. That looks more like an EF4 than an EF5. It's shrinking. Are there meant to be more wind turbines than this? There's just like one on its own. Yeah, it's shrinking already. There's nothing else on the map. I'm not sure what else there is to chase. Oh, there's this massive cell here. There's this one here as well. Let's just get onto a road so I'm not burning a lot of fuel, only going like 40 miles an hour. I admit there's not been much happening for this first episode. I'm a bit disappointed. I can probably cut the last 40 minutes of the stream off and you wouldn't really miss anything. Okay, let's get over here. If anything does happen, at least we'll be on the largest cell in the game. That's going to be over nothing. No, let's still go for this one. It's just a field over there, nothing interesting. This is a huge storm cell, so we've got to see something epic now. Turn it on the ground to the west. Yeah, over a field. And the question is, do I head over there to see a big tornado, but which isn't really hitting anything, or do I stay here where, if it does drop something, we'll see a lot of destruction? I think it's worth waiting here. It's got to drop something sooner or later. Oh, it's shifting east now. Maybe it's worth getting in front of that. Let's change direction. Hopefully before it weakens to an EF4. Oh. Oh, great. Okay, let's turn around. Hopefully this one isn't a fake tornado. We'll see quite a bit of destruction. It'll be a good way to end the stream, because I'm going to have to stop streaming soon anyway. Yep, can you see that? Something's getting ripped apart. The funnel's coming down. Ah, and it's roped out. Okay, back to this one and to the west then. Unless... No, it's still strong, so let's get on this one. Oh, and the lampposts just come out of nowhere. Let's race it. That's a canny throw for that tornado. And there's another one going down again. Oh no, let's go to this one to the west. Okay, you can see it there in the distance. It's big. Is it going to start ripping homes apart though? That's the question. I'm just going to stop and get a photo of that because that looks really cool. Oh, okay, there's one already touching down over there. Looks like this is going to pass to the north of all the houses. So, while that looks cool, I'm quite happy with that result. Let's see some things get ripped apart. That's the best part of the game. As again, it's another false alarm. The sun is way too bright out here. Frame rate's dropping to 7 frames a second again. So at least the funnel's doing some sort of damage. You can see it just there in the distance. Everything getting ripped to pieces. Whoa, I'm getting 2 frames a second. Apologies for that. Hopefully I can get there without hitting something and dying. Yeah, looks like it's actually touching down as well. That's a lot of damage. Come on, keep going. On the ground, yep, slightly noticed. It seems like a good spot to get a photo from. Don't like how you can see it at the top of the clouds there, but let's zoom in. $301 points apparently. It's a funnel cloud, it's a bit bigger than a funnel cloud. Okay, let's get closer. There's another one touching down right beside it. That's gonna kill my computer. Still a lot of debris. There's another one touching down there. That'll make some cool photos, but in terms of playing the game, this is almost impossible. Okay, let's stop here. Stop. Exit car. It's worth a lot of points, these photos, because there's so much debris. Come on, exit the camera. Let's get closer. It's moving away. Frame rate's picking up a bit. It must be less debris now. Careful. There we go. Okay, this is huge. This is gonna make a good photo though. Game's playable again. And there's just a pot there. Let's get a photo of that. Okay, let's get it without any zoom. That looks good. I'm happy with the results of these modded wedges. Look, you can't see anything poking over the top of the clouds. That just looks like one massive tornado. Sun's coming out again. Get a bit better contrast. Let's drive up to it. Okay. That's really big. Which it should be, like, a wedge tornado should be intimidating to stand right next to. I think I'm going to end this stream by driving into it. See how far I need to drive before it gets me. There's already trees in there. I'm still surviving so far. And this is where I'm going to die. Wonder where I'll land. So we'll start over by run. Where are we going? Oh, we're still over the edge of the map. Looks like I'm going to drop back down into the funnel. Then get lifted up again. Maybe I should just climb out of the car if I can. Oh, there we go. Didn't explode. Am I going to survive this? This might actually be a possibility. Huh, that's interesting. As the car flips over, so does your so does the indicator on the map. I'm in the clouds. Uh-oh. If I press the brakes, maybe I'll be alright. No. It doesn't work like that. Okay, well I think I'm going to end the stream there. Got some decent footage. Hopefully the future streams will be more exciting than this one, since everything seemed to happen at the very beginning and very end. If you enjoyed watching, and then I encourage you to subscribe. And I'll be doing more Storm Chasers content, hopefully several times a week. So thanks for taking the time to watching, and I'm going to sign out.